Devin here from the Angular team. We're back with some great updates from Angular v22, and I'm excited to share what's new in Angular components and templates. Control flow in Angular saw a major revamp a few versions back, and everyone loved it. But we aren't done just yet. Check out the latest updates to switch. If you've ever had more than one condition match the same case in a switch block, you know how boilerplate starts to pile up. Who needs those extra lines in your templates? Not me, which is why we've added support for multiple switch case matching. Templates now also support exhaustive switch checks for union types, ensuring you never miss a case. Just add the default never case to the end of your switch block, and the compiler will throw an error letting you know if you've missed any cases. For example, consider this union type, which has 3 distinct possibilities. Oh no! It looks like we missed the viewer role in this switch block. Not to worry. The Angular compiler's got you covered. With default never, it'll throw an error so that you can fix it. Every developer has their own opinion about calling a function in a template. For quick functions, it's fine. But what about writing a function in the template? Sometimes you just need to write a quick click handler or update a signal. Well, now you can. Arrow functions are now available in templates. This syntax is designed for small functions. Your lengthy logic still belongs in the component class. There are also some improvements coming to host directives, as Angular now deduplicates host directives that match multiple times on the same element. And if a directive matches both through the template and as a host directive, the template match will win. Input-output maps of host directives are now merged, so you don't have to worry about paths wiping each other out in the event a directive gets pulled in from 2 different internal paths. And finally, if an input-output is exposed under multiple names, you'll now get an error. Okay, before I go, here are a few more neat features now available to Angular developers. We've added support for spread operators and REST arguments directly in template expressions. Nested leave animations are now scoped to component boundaries. In other words, nested leave animations will animate away before the parent is removed, though this is limited to within component boundaries, so child component animations won't fire. We've added support for comments in templates, and you can even toggle comments in VS Code. Angular v22 is updating how template optional chaining works to match modern web standards. Instead of returning null, these chains will now return undefined, just like regular JavaScript and TypeScript. To make this transition easier, the ng-update command includes an automated migration. It wraps your existing expressions in a safe navigation migration marker, which keeps the old null behavior for now, so your app stays running while you switch to the new standard at your own pace. Navigating templates is now a breeze with document symbol support. Your IDE can now show you breadcrumbs and a full outline of your template structure. And finally, here's a sneak peek at something very cool coming in Q3 of 2026. We're planning to introduce an exciting new feature in Developer Preview. Meet Boundary, our new API for implementing error boundaries in Angular templates. Imagine for a moment that a user is completing a critical task in your app, and then one of your components crashes. That's not good. And the user may be faced with a blank screen, which is common for crash change detection cycles. The boundary template syntax aims to fix this. You can wrap parts of your template in a boundary block to prevent one of the component's failures from disrupting the rest of the page. Kind of like a quarantine for your application. And you can even provide a fallback UI in the event of errors. This developer and user experience improvement can open the door to even more new features like retry logic. As I mentioned, the new Boundary API Developer Preview is planned for Q3 of this year, so stay tuned for updates. We hope that you enjoy these updates to Angular templates and components. Be sure to head over to angular.dev to see all the latest new ways to build with the latest version of Angular.